I'm Russell, the Assistant Category Manager for Bikes. Great to have you with us today. For me today, I thought we'd look at the urban category of bikes. So the urban category is the biggest and the most diverse category of bikes, not only within the Goldcross business, but also within the bike industry itself. And that's because it caters for such a diverse range of rider and riding types, all the way from people who want to commute to work, all the way down to people who just want to ride socially on the weekend and cruise along in the footpaths. Alrighty, so within the urban category, there's four styles of bikes. There's comfort bikes, flat bar road bikes, cruiser bikes, and hybrid bikes. So first of all, we're going to have a look at the comfort bike. Comfort bikes are built to be the smoothest and the softest ride out there in the urban category. They're perfect for social riding on the weekends with friends and family, and great for riding along on the footpaths and surfaces of that nature. And there's several reasons why they are one of the most comfortable bikes out there. And the first reason, and probably one of the biggest reasons, is the tyres. You'll find the tyres on comfort bikes are nice and wide, and they have a very high profile. And that gives them the greatest compliance with the ground that you're riding over, so they're as comfortable as they can be. Second of all is the suspension that you find commonly on comfort bikes. A lot of comfort bikes feature suspension forks at the front of the bike and also in the seat post. And that also contributes towards the comfort there for the rider when they're riding over different terrains. Another big thing is the seat. You find on comfort bikes they tend to feature quite a large, wide, nice soft seat there. And that also helps to enhance comfort. Another big benefit of comfort bikes is an adjustable stem. A lot of these bikes feature a stem where you can change the angle and therefore the height of the handlebars. And this helps to keep the rider in the most upright seating position as possible, so they're not putting any pressure on their lower back. Last but not least, the gearing on comfort bikes tends to be very similar to what you find on a mountain bike. So fairly easy, nothing too hard or too powerful there, great for cruising along and enjoying a nice day on the bike. The next style of bike we're going to look at is the cruiser bike. Cruiser bikes are designed for slow-paced leisure riding for the style-conscious individual. Cruiser bikes have some features that are similar to comfort bikes, and they have some differences as well. So similar to a comfort bike, cruiser bikes have a nice wide, very soft, comfortable saddle there for riding along and feeling good. They also feature high profile tyres as well to make the ride quality of the bike nice and comfortable. Different to comfort bikes though, obviously the aesthetic appeal of the bike is the biggest thing. So we find in cruiser bikes there's a lot more colour, a lot more personality, both in the design and the lines and the shape of the frames, as well as some of the accessories on the bike, such as the grips here and the seat and the mud guards, etc. One of the other biggest differences between a comfort bike and a cruiser bike are the handlebars. As you can see, a lot of cruiser bikes feature a very high-rise handlebar there, so you've got that nice, relaxed, cruising along sort of Harley-Davidson feel. And last but not least, a lot of cruiser bikes are also just a single-speed gearing with a back pedal brake setup, so they don't have the complication there of numerous gears like a comfort bike does. Moving now on to hybrid style bikes. Hybrid bikes, as the name suggests, are a combination of two different bikes, road bikes and mountain bikes. So hybrid bikes therefore tend to be very versatile, and they suit not only the commuter but also down to people who still want to ride and cruise along on the weekends and ride socially. And there's a number of reasons for this as to why they're so versatile. So we'll have a look at the front of the bike and we'll point out some of the key features behind this. One of the main features here is the larger size wheels that you get with a hybrid bike. Similar to a road bike, hybrid bikes have a 700c size wheel. So they're larger than what you find on a comfort bike and a cruiser bike, which are generally a 26-inch size wheel. So having a 700c size wheel makes them a bit faster, they roll along easier, and it also serves to get over the bumps a bit easier as well, so it's more comfortable. So that's one of the road aspects of a hybrid bike. We'll have a look now at the suspension fork as well, which is more of a mountain bike aspect of a hybrid bike. So as you can see, a lot of hybrids come with a suspension fork at the front there, and that helps to increase the comfort of riding one of these style of bikes. So it serves to smooth out the bumps and make it easier, particularly if you're transitioning between footpaths and road a lot of the time. You've got that comfort there if you run into any bumps. Moving a little bit higher up, we noticed that the hybrid bikes, similar to a comfort bike, they also have an adjustable stem. So once again, you can adjust the angle on the stem there to increase or decrease the handlebar height, so you've got that nice upright seating position, so there's no pressure on your lower back. Last but not least, the hybrid bikes feature fairly similar gearing to a mountain bike. So once again, nothing too difficult there for high speeds or anything like that. They're designed to get you from A to B as easy as possible, and if you run into any hills, it won't be too much effort. Last but not least, we have the flat bar road bike style of urban bike. Flat bar road bikes are the most suitable bike for a commuter. They're fast, light, fun, exciting and nimble. So great if you need to ride at a decent speed to get to work on time, whether that be on the footpath or on the road. They're also suitable for riding socially or leisurely on the weekend as well. They roll along quite easily, and they're great if you want to do a fairly lengthy ride there and have a nice long weekend ride. They're also fantastic for someone that doesn't have the confidence to jump up to a road bike straight away. As you can imagine, on a road bike where you have the drop bars, the steering can sometimes be a little bit twitchy. So a flat bar road bike is the perfect stepping stone or halfway house for getting up onto a road bike there. And the main reason for that is probably the handlebars. As you can see, a flat bar road bike doesn't use the drop bars with the STI shifters that you have on a road bike. It has a flat, almost mountain bike style handlebar there, along with the same sort of brake levers and gear shifters as a mountain bike. The other fantastic thing about a flat bar road bike is the size of the wheels. So similar to a road bike and the hybrid bike that we looked at, they have a 700C size wheel. So once again, a nice, comfortable and fast wheel, rolls along quite easily with a lot of speed. And also, particularly on the flat bar road bikes, we find they have a narrow, slick, semi-slick tyre as well. So very low rolling resistance and also quite a lot of grip there as well. Finally, we can have a look at the gearing as well. Unlike a road bike, which can sometimes have fairly hard, powerful, fast gearing, flat bars generally tend to still have gearing similar to a mountain bike. So once again, quite easy to keep the bike rolling along on your way to work without expending too much energy, and also fantastic for getting up hills as well. Okay, so just recapping on the urban category of bikes today, we have the comfort bike, the most suitable bike for riding on the weekends, riding socially, and the smoothest and most comfortable bike that we do. Second, we have the cruiser bike. Once again, fantastic for slow-paced leisure riding, and a great bike for the style conscious who love the energetic, free, fun feeling of riding a bike. Thirdly, we have the hybrid bike, the most versatile bike in the urban category, suitable for pretty much anything, whether it be commuting or social riding. And finally, we have the flat bar road bike, the lightest, fastest, most nimble bike in the urban range, great for commuting and making sure you get to work on time.